Hi everyone. Today we're talking about some very small coins, pennies, that can be worth an unbelievably big amount of money. Just regular pennies you've seen before, brown with Lincoln on the front and wheat stalks on the back. Most look normal, but some, without any small letters, were made in Philadelphia, and one of these sold for $456,000. Yes, you heard that right. Let's find out why and if you could have one too. Hey everyone. What if I told you there's a 1-cent coin out there, just a regular old penny, that's worth $17,500? Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just a rumor or clickbait. We're talking about a real 1947 wheat penny with no mint mark that sold for that exact amount. A single coin, smaller than a bottle cap, went for more than some people's used car. You're probably wondering, why? How? Could you have one too? Let's find out. Most of us have seen a wheat penny before. It's brown or copper in color, and the back has two wheat stalks curving up the sides. These coins were made from 1909 to 1958, and millions of them were used every day. They're not rare. You could probably go to a flea market or search through old jars and find some wheat pennies. But here's where the twist comes in. This one special penny from 1947, made in Philadelphia, has no mint mark. And that's totally normal for coins from Philly. But this one isn't like the others. This penny didn't get scratched. It didn't get dirty. It didn't go through someone's jeans, a washing machine, or even a cash register. Nope. Somehow, it stayed completely untouched. It's graded MS67+, which basically means it's almost perfect. So perfect, it looks like it was just made yesterday. And that's why someone paid $17,500 for it. Yes, for one penny. Now here comes the shocking part. Out of the 190 million pennies made in Philadelphia in 1947, only one or two have been found in this condition. Imagine that. You have better odds of getting struck by lightning than finding a coin like this in your change. But someone did. And they made thousands of dollars off it. Just think, what if someone had found it in their grandpa's old coin jar and almost spent it on gum? What if it had been thrown in a donation bin at a garage sale for 10 cents? It happens more than you'd think. Most people don't know what to look for. But this penny got saved, maybe by accident, maybe by luck, and now it's worth more than most people's monthly paycheck. When the collector community saw this coin, jaws dropped. Coin grading experts confirmed the MS67+ rating. That's only 3 steps away from perfect, and it's super rare for coins that are over 70 years old. It still had its original color, sharp details, and that glowing finish called mint luster. That shine is like a fingerprint of a coin that's never been touched. Now here's where the story gets even crazier. People who saw this sale started checking their own wheat pennies. And guess what? A few more MS66S and MS67S started showing up, still rare, but not quite as rare as this beauty. And even those lesser grade coins were going for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know, could I have one in my drawer right now? Most people just spend pennies without thinking. But after this, collectors started looking closely, using magnifiers, shining lights on coins, even weighing them to make sure they were legit. Some even started buying boxes of old pennies from banks just to search for rare wheat coins. So how does a penny survive 75+ years without a single scratch? No one knows for sure. Maybe it went straight from the mint into a coin collector's hands. Maybe someone got it in a mint set and forgot about it. Maybe it sat sealed in a safe for decades. It's like a time machine. This tiny piece of metal from the 1940s somehow escaped the wear and tear of everyday life. That's a miracle in itself. And this isn't just about money, it's about American history. That penny was made just 2 years after World War II ended. Families were rebuilding, soldiers were returning home, and the country was healing. Coins like these were part of everyday life. But this one escaped the chaos. This one made it through the years in perfect shape, and now it's become a symbol of what collectors dream of, a common coin turned into a goldmine. Still not shocked? Let's go deeper. That same penny, if it had just one more scratch, one little ding from a pocket, could have dropped in value by 95%. That's how important condition is. A slightly worse version of the same penny might only sell for $50 or $100. But this one, because it's flawless, is in its own league. Now think about this. Someone once held that penny in their hand and had no idea what they were holding. Maybe they kept it. Maybe they traded it. But somewhere down the line, someone noticed. Someone said, "Wait a minute, this is something special." And they were right. The coin was likely submitted to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They put it under microscopes, measured every detail, and gave it the MS67 Plus grade. Then they sealed it in a clear plastic holder and sent it back. That little plastic case added thousands of dollars to the coin's value, and when it hit the auction block, collectors fought for it. Bids climbed fast. Then, boom, $17,500. Just like that. Now, let's throw one more twist in. What if there's another one out there, still sitting in someone's kitchen drawer? What if you have it? What if your grandma's old piggy bank or your uncle's coin box is hiding another treasure like this? It sounds like a dream, but stories like this happen all the time. People bring coins to pawn shops or collectors and suddenly realize they're holding something worth thousands. All because they took a closer look. This is why collectors say, don't ignore your coins. Look at the date. Look at the condition. Use a light and a magnifier. If the coin is clean, sharp, and shiny, get it graded. You never know what you might have. Even a penny could change your life. So, the next time you see a wheat penny from 1947 with no mint mark, don't brush it off. Because just maybe you're holding a $17,500 surprise. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket, just a normal 1964 Lincoln cent. You pick it up and see the date, 1964, and a small D under the date. That tells you it's from the Denver Mint. Most of these coins are common, and in your pocket they're only worth a penny. But this one might be different. Today we're talking about the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny, a coin that some say could be worth up to $1 million. Here's why. In the mid-1960s, the U.S. Mint started to make coins for collectors. They made special mint sets, called SMS coins. These coins had a smooth, satin look, not shiny like proof coins, but sharper and smoother than regular pennies. They came in sets from 1965 to 1967. But in 1964, official SMS sets weren't supposed to exist. Still, some coins were made that way. Only a small number, maybe 20 to 50 pennies, escaped. That fact alone makes them extremely rare. These pennies were not standard. They were struck with special care. The field, the flat background, has a satin finish. The strike is sharp. The details on Lincoln's face, the rim, and the lettering are clear and crisp. They're not mirror-like proofs, they're detailed and smooth. One big clue to spot an SMS penny is the rim. Most normal pennies have round edges, soft curves. But the SMS pennies have a more square rim, like proof coins. Hold the coin to the light and tilt it, you might see that square shine. Another thing, all known 1964 SMS pennies come from Philadelphia, not Denver or San Francisco. That means they have no mint mark. So if your penny shows a D or S, it's not a 1964 SMS penny. That means most people talking about 1964 D SMS coins are mixing up the facts. Real SMS pennies have no mint mark. Now, let's talk about why that matters so much. Because they were made in secret, in small numbers, and probably never released, these pennies are extremely rare. Experts say only 20 to 50 exist today. That's it. In PCGS population reports, there are only about 22 Lincoln SMS cents graded. Once you consider coins that got broken out or resubmitted for grading, the true number is still tiny. Most of these coins come from the estate of Eva Adams, who was the U.S. Mint director in 1964. Before she died, she had kept some of these prototype coins. That story adds mystery. These weren't random finds in pocket change. These coins came from the mint director's personal holdings. They were sold in the early 1990s, when a dealer named Lester Merkin bought many of them and sold them at Stack's auction. That's why finding one in a drawer today is extremely unlikely. So, how do we know they exist? Because some of these pennies have been graded and sold at auction. In 2014, one graded MS68 sold for $99,000. Another graded MS67 sold in 2018 for $129,250. And just recently, a Proof 69 sold for $456,000. No one is talking about millions yet, but that coin came close. Some collectors ask for $1 million, but that's still rumor, not fact. Earlier, in 2019, a satin SMS penny graded MS67 RD, red, sold at Heritage for $15,600. Graysheet values list the range for SMS red pennies between $13,000 and $42,000. That's already huge for a copper penny. What makes the price go up? Condition matters most. Coins graded MS67, MS68, MS69, or proof-like, go for big money. The satin finish must be original. The strike must be sharp. Luster should be smooth, and the rim should be square. If any of these are missing, the value drops a lot. Let's put some numbers on it. A clean, uncirculated SMS penny in a lower grade might sell for $1,500 to $3,000. A top-grade satin example in MS67 red could reach $27,500 or more. A Proof 1964 SMS penny could reach $456,000, as seen in 2024. So where did the $1 million figure come from? It's likely hype. No verified sale has reached that amount, but some think it's possible. With such small numbers, any rumor can drive collector interest. If someone showed up with a Proof 69 sheet or a unique variant, that could push it towards 7 figures. But so far, no sale has passed the $500,000 mark. Here's another surprising twist, because almost all known 1964 SMS pennies came from the mint director's stash, finding one in pocket change is extremely unlikely. Reddit experts say unless it came from that specific estate, chances are zero. That means these aren't coins accidentally spent, they were kept safe, graded, and sold. Still, some coins have turned up in old collections and surprise sets. Some people cleaned their coins or polished them wrongly, and thought they had SMS coins, only to find out they had fakes or altered coins. This makes expert grading even more important. Here is how collectors check a penny. First, look for a satin finish, not shiny like proof, but smoother and less reflective than regular coins. Second, check the strike. Are Lincoln's features sharp? Are the letters crisp? The details should stand out, unlike dull circulation coins. Third, inspect the rim. Is it more square than rounded? That's a sign of SMS style strike. Fourth, check the mint mark. A real SMS penny has no mint mark. If there's a D or S, it's from a different mint. Fifth, get the coin graded by PCGS or NGC, they know how to tell originals from fakes and grade the finish properly. So what does this all mean for someone like you? If you find a 1964 penny, check it. If it's shiny, smooth, sharp, and has a square rim, get it checked. Show it to a trusted coin dealer. Send it to grading. Even if it's not perfect, it could be worth a few $1,000s. An MS65 or MS66 SMS penny is already valuable. Even though the chance of finding one is tiny, the reward could be huge. And sometimes, just knowing this story can make your coin hunt more exciting. At the same time, don't believe every claim you see online. Many ads for 1964 SMS pennies are mistakes or scams. They might have polished coins or normal uncirculated coins passed off as SMS. So always trust grading and auction records, not guesswork. In the end, the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny is one of the great mysteries of U.S. coins. A quiet experiment, almost unknown until the 1990s. Hidden away in a mint director's files. Now, these coins are among the rarest and most coveted Lincoln cents. Some have sold for hundreds of thousands. Some collectors ask for $1 million. And every so often, one shows up for auction, and the coin world holds its breath. Could you own one? The odds are slim, but if you ever find a 1964 penny that looks too good to be true, sharp, satin, square rim, no mint mark, pause. Look closer. You might just be holding one of America's rarest pennies. And sometimes, a single penny can tell a story worth more than words. Good luck out there, keep watching your coins. They might be hiding more than you think.